I hope you're enjoying the fresh green beans of the season, whether they're from your own garden or the farmer's market or your local food co-op. The green beans are delicious right now, and I've been preparing them in such an easy, quick way, and they are so delicious. I just had to share it with you. So I started by slicing my green beans really thin on the diagonal. So I have nice thin pieces of green beans, and you know, green beans are so good for us too. Not only are they delicious, but they're full of vitamin A and C and K, vitamin K for good, strong bones. And they're also a very good source of fiber. So to start, I'm just going to melt a little butter in my pan, and I've got probably about 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to let that melt in the pan. And ahead of time, I also minced up an onion. Just means I really finely chopped it. Sometimes I use green onions and I slice those on the diagonal too, pretty thin. These are just really nice, finely chopped onions. And once my butter melts and gets nice and warm, I'll add those onions and saute them a little bit. You can let the onions saute for just a couple of minutes. You want them to just start to cook and to get a little bit tender. And then I'm going to add my sliced green beans. Now it's going to look like I have a lot of beans here, but they cook down and they'll wind up cooking really nice and evenly. I'm going to stir them up with the butter and the onions, and then I'll put the top on and let them cook with the heat turned down a little bit, probably for about 10 minutes. I like the green beans to be just tender crisp. I don't want them to be mushy, and I definitely want them to be cooked. Well, it's been 10 minutes, and I expect these green beans to be perfectly done. I'm going to turn off the heat, give them a little bit of a stir, and then I'm going to taste them for doneness. Like I said, I like them tender crisp. Perfect. All it needs is a little sprinkle of salt and a little bit of pepper, and they're ready to eat. I love them just the way they are, but feel free to sprinkle in some sunflower seeds or some sesame seeds, some toasted sliced almonds. But like I said, these are delicious just the way they are. Butter, onions, green beans, salt and pepper. That's all there is to it. I'm Sue Doden, sharing good food for good life 365.